All right.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to a new thing.
Yeah, this is a new thing we have now. Welcome to Horror Talks.
Yeah, horror talks. I cannot pronounce horror sometimes.
Neither could I. It's so good.
Okay, great.
And today we'll be talking about the one. Not the most popular, but one of the very popular horror franchises, Saw.
Yeah, I saw that one coming.
I did not.
All right, let's. Okay.
Okay,
I need to
come
not
on.
do puns.
Yeah, puns.
Not allowed in this area.
Not allowed. This is a no pun zone.
No pun zone.
So we're gonna.
Okay.
This is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna list our rankings of movies, like how we rank each one individually. While we do that, we're gonna be talking about the film and what we like about it. Then we're gonna move on to. We're gonna talk about our least favorite trap, and our favorite trap from each Saw film.
Each film.
And there's
All right.
there's 8 of them.
Yes, there is 8.
There's 8, so that means a lot of traps.
A whole lot of traps.
Yep.
Insert montage of just traps here or something. Yeah.
But instead of that music, the Jigsaw music. The actual Saw music.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways. Who wants to start first?
Let's see. The way I'm editing this, you're gonna be on the left side. I guess you could go first.
Alright, we're gonna go 8.
We'll go back
worst.
and forth.
Yeah, we'll go back to first, and we're gonna go from our worst to our fave.
Yeah.
The first few on my list we're already done and down with, because I always been like that. My number 8 is gonna be Saw 3D.
Oh, okay.
Here's my thing with Saw 3D, the 7th one, the franchise. It felt like it just got boring after a while.
By the way, everybody, we did this once before.
Yes, we did.
I don't know if you remember.
I remember.
The only thing I remember was Final Destination.
Yeah, that's the only one I remember.
Which we're gonna cover maybe or maybe not next week. Woo.
Spoiler, we are. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
It's an illusion.
Just don't tell anyone. Okay, between me and you. Hey, make sure that person doesn't hear. He's right next to you. Okay, good.
Okay, good. We got that settled?
Alright, yeah.
Okay, so go for it.
Some of the traps were cool. I love the idea of a few of the traps. Definitely, the opening scene, ones in the public.
Mm-hmm.
The Saw the one girl in half. The traps were cool, but I feel like a lot of the effects weren't realistic enough. At least to me, it feels like a lot of the blood itself didn't look like actual blood. At least from what I remember.
I agree with you on that.
And
By the way, I just changed my list.
Oh,
Real quick.
you changed the list.
I changed literally 2 positions, and they're literally 8 and 7 that I swapped.
Okay. Well, I just felt like it was just not good. Not good.
Okay.
I didn't even care for the dude who was in it. Okay, Brian.
So,
what's your number 8?
My number 8 was originally... No, I won't say it because then that'll give away my 7.
Yeah.
My number 8 is going to be Saw 4.
Okay.
Now, I say Saw 4 because it was one of the movies that just... It's forgettable.
Wait, which one was that?
Saw 4... Exactly. The one with Reg was number 4. Which it was a good movie, but it just kind of Plus spoiler alert, by the way.
Yeah, a lot of spoiler alerts.
Yeah, a lot of spoilers.
Good thing I didn't say any spoiler alerts in the 8th one.
But
not the 8th one. My 8th pick.
But at the end, he literally just needed to wait one more second and just needed to listen to Art, who escaped the mausoleum trap. He has like this spine crusher attached to his back, so if Rig opens the door, everyone like dies. Rig opened the door with literally 1 second left, and Rig gets shot. He shoots Art, and Art dies, obviously. I don't remember the character's name, but the officer played by Donnie Wahlberg.
Yeah, I don't remember his name either.
Absolutely got obliterated.
Oh yeah, his head got crushed.
But Hoffman...
At least he got some ice.
But Hoffman managed to survive that ordeal. So.
Oh yeah. Well, obviously he was in on it.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Also, didn't 4 and 3 pretty much take place during the same time?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, if I remember that correctly.
Yeah, because
bad move.
Yeah, they did.
All right.
Which I thought was cool, but also I need you to save your list so that you can send it to me, so that I have the actual list.
All right. Well.
All right, number 7.
My number 7 is Saw 4.
Okay.
So why did I pick it was the big oh my god, can't talk. It was debate between 3D and 4, which one is worse, and honestly that's kinda like tied. Really? I just don't like 4. I never did, never will. Because I don't even remember. I remember watching it for the first time, but I don't remember anything else.
I barely remember any of 4, and I just looked at the wiki today to make sure that it was the right movie.
4, I remember they cut John open. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
Alright, anyways, we don't need to talk about it because my reason is the same exact same as Brian's. I just...
Irrelevant.
Irrelevant at this point.
Like, the movie itself is just, like, forgettable.
Yeah, what movie are we talking about?
That's a good question. My number 7 is another forgettable movie, in my opinion, is Saw 3. For the same reason it was Saw 4. Forgettable. But the reason why I had to order it was because I liked the stories behind Saw 3 more than I did Saw 4's. Because Saw 3, it was like, oh, who killed his child? He's gonna be mad, and who actually did it? Is he saving the right person and stuff? But
yeah,
it was interesting, and I liked that. I liked the story of it, but other than that, it was also a forgettable movie. It was interesting though how they implemented the shotgun collar, based on Jigsaw's heart rate.
Oh yeah, that was definitely pretty good.
Yeah. But, yeah. That's why I think Saw 3 is better than Saw 4. And not as good as the other ones. Plus, like, the colors used in both Saw 3 and 4 were kind of, like, weird, like, brownish shades of colors.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they were just kind of weird and dull. That's the word, dull.
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 Alright. What number are we on? Number 6.
Number 6, yes.
Oh boy, I'm gonna get the world mad at me. We're entering that part.
Go for it.
I'm the first one.
I agree. I put it at the same place on my list.
6? Okay. Yep. Well, I knew we were gonna have 1.
We're gonna.
It's not. Okay. Let me explain my reasoning. I give it credit, like, it's the movie that started it all. But I... Mm-hmm. Not only that, I feel like a lot of the other ones, except the 2 below this one, lived up better, or did better than this one, and I don't know, I just never was a big fan of the first one.
I think because, like, the other ones had higher expectations to begin with, because this was obviously the first movie in the series, so, like, You don't know how it's going to go. You don't know what it's going to be like. And now there's an expectation level that it can meet, and they met it.
It's surpassed it except for 3D, or at least in my opinion, 3D and 4.
3 and 4 for me, because I don't know. But I agree with you when the first one being at number 6, because like the way that it went was just
it was,
I don't know, it was really odd, and
it was kind of confusing.
What made me really mad though, about the first Saw
they let Amanda live.
was
no
was that literally it was almost like an inescapable trap, like
in a way,
because like if that guy, like one of the two obviously, not the doctor, the other one, listen, I'm forgetting, not Dr. Gordon, but
yeah, the other one,
the other guy, we're bad with names right now, but
I think he was actually one of the producers of the movie.
Wow.
I think it was played. I'm not sure. Don't correct me on this. I don't know.
That's cool.
I think.
But what made me so mad was that he had to wake up eventually. They knew that his stopper was going to be pulled up. So like, unless it was his foot. If it was his foot, then I could understand it being like, okay, well, yeah. But when you find out that it was literally, the key was in the bathtub with him and it just went down the pipe when he woke up, which would have avoided all of this plot, it's kind of like, well, like, yeah. It's just like, I don't know. It just kind of felt weird and off.
I feel like so much was going on in it too at once.
Yeah.
You know, you got the story between Gordon and the other dude.
Let's call him Adam.
Call him Adam.
For now.
I think his name was actually Adam.
I think it was too, that's what I'm saying.
I think his name was Adam.
Let me take a look. Let me fact check myself.
Yeah, fact check that shit. But it like, you got that, and now I'm trying to, like, talking, it was just confusing. The whole thing was, it was there, and it's all happened. But
yep, his name was Adam.
His name was Adam. Wow,
yep.
That was kind of funny.
Look at me go. And yes, you are right, he was one of the producers.
Yeah, I knew that. Shit.
He was a screenwriter as well.
Yeah. The reason why I remember that because I watched the honest trailer for it. I swear, I don't learn from anything. I learn from comedy shit. That's where I learn most. Alright, let's move on to
number 5.
Number 5. Alright.
We already did number 6.
Let's both
bury it in the
ground.
Alright,
my number 5 is Soul 3.
Okay.
Soul 3. I like the story behind it. You know, story was good, and we'll get to this later.
It was just okay.
But it had one of my favorite traps in that movie. So
Saw 3, you said?
Saw 3 had one of my favorite traps. I don't know, I love the trap.
Oh, I know what trap it is.
You know what trap I'm talking about.
I
love the trap.
I think I actually have that as the same, like, as my favorite as well, so this is a good thing.
That's really the only it could have done better, yes, but it also could have done way worse. You know?
And Saw 4 in 3D.
3D.
In terms of Michael.
Yeah. But that's the reason why Saw 3 got higher, because I had my favorite trap. That's pretty much it.
So for me, my number 5 is Saw 6.
Okay.
Like, the story behind it was, like, okay at best. I mean, it wasn't bad. I think the traps were unique. I felt that there were a few traps that not really felt lazy, but it's just like, hey, look at that, it's steam. Let's just incorporate that as a maze, and it's like, okay. But then, like,
I just see myself as something else. Maybe.
It was Steam.
Okay. I don't know. I don't remember.
And then
Yes,
like the other traps were unique, but it not that it was forgettable, and like especially at the end too, when it's like, oh wow, all of the things that this guy did just to get to this endpoint, and the son can't forgive him, and just
there was not the dude's son, but the main character. I don't remember his name. The person who went through everything. He screwed
over some guy,
the mom,
the dad,
and the kid's father, the mom's wife.
Yeah.
In the end, kid's father, over with something. I don't know. I want to say something with a car. I'm not sure.
It could have. I think it was like health insurance. Or
Oh
something.
no! Yeah, it was health insurance. It was health insurance. That's what
Yeah.
it was. And that bitch was like, "Fuck you." Fun fact: I believe that dude plays. Fuck. What's his name? Roddick. Whatever his name was. The brother in Diary Won't Be Kid original.
Roger.
Roderick.
Roderick. There it is. Roderick. Wow, Roger.
In fact, I'm pretty sure it looked like
Yeah.
him. Pretty sure. Fun fact.
That's
For those of you who do not know that,
Yeah, he did actually look like him, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm pretty sure it is. That's what I'm saying. Pretty sure. I might be wrong. Okay.
But other than that, Saw 6 was like okay. It was an okay movie at best.
Okay.
I did like I did like one of the traps. I'm not sure if I had it as my favorite or not.
Okay, I
so
think I know
I'd
which one
have
you're
to-
confident. I had that one as my favorite. I think if it's the one you're talking about, I think I had that one down as my favorite.
All right.
I think I do.
This is great.
All right. All right. Moving on to number 4 on my list. We're gonna go for this one quickly because it's Soul 6. Why? It was good. It was pretty good. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Brian, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is Saw 3D.
Okay.
Okay, so I know you really hate this one.
Yeah, it's my least favorite one, but it's opinion. I respect opinions.
But see, Mike, your opinion's just wrong. I speak for the entire internet. Saw 3D. It's trust me, watching Bobby's trial through it all pissed me off so much, and I hated every minute of it.
Who's Bobby?
The main character.
I don't remember the damn main character. I don't remember any of the characters' names in that one except for Hoffman.
But I liked
Everyone else too.
I liked how I liked how Jigsaw incorporated like the popular see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil into Saw 6, and I liked how it was kind of more or less about Hoffman as well, like story-wise. This was a pretty good movie for the story. It was just the traps were unique as well.
Yeah, a few of them were. And one wasn't, and we'll get to that one later.
And fun fact, there's one...
I don't remember how that movie ended. I legit don't remember how it ended. How did this shit end? Let me guess. Game over.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
It was probably Hoffman saying game over. Wait.
Shit, I think it was.
I think it was Jill Tuck getting her mouth ripped open by the reverse bear trap.
Yeah. Now it's coming back to me. Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Just like, I guess as a whole, it was rewarding to me as a viewer that since Bobby lied about it and had to go through it, and everyone died because he couldn't do it. It was just rewarding to see someone who lied about participating in this huge trial to just fail miserably.
Yeah, okay.
But, I guess it was just like, I liked the public execution trap was pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was neat. Like, there were a lot of good ideas.
I feel like the beginning was the only good part of the movie. To me, at least, it felt like the only good part was the movie, was the beginning, and then it.
And this is the first time that we've seen a trap inside of a dream, and the only time that has ever happened.
Yeah, I forgot that happened.
Yeah,
I don't remember this shit.
Listen, I was on the wiki today, so you can't.
That's how you know if I like a movie. If I remember.
Yeah.
If I remember something from it.
Then you either like.
If I remember a lot from it, if I remember one thing, that doesn't mean shit. If I remember one thing, that's how you know I don't like it.
All right, let's go number 3.
Number 3. That was a hard one because I don't know.
This one was
what
hard.
I'm doing. Where to put this one? I'm gonna do the new one, Jigsaw.
I'm the same thing.
Number 3.
Yep. Number 3 is Jigsaw.
That means our 1 and 2 could be also be the same.
It probably
or vice versa.
Oh, it's probably the same.
I don't know. I feel it. I'm feeling it vice versa, but we don't know. Well, okay, let's talk about Jigsaw.
Okay.
Because
let's talk about it. It's a great movie.
It is a pretty good movie.
Literally, we watched it 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Oh my god. I remember so much.
It was so good.
Oh my god, it was so good. And it wasn't overall too comedy-wise, which is nice because a lot of horror... Oh my god. Jesus.
Horror movies.
A lot of horror movies do that. Like, they fade away from the horror into comedy. Like, if you watch... If you watch the Chucky series, you see that. Nightmare on Elm Street did it. I think Jason may have done it at one point.
At some point.
At some point, I'm pretty sure. I want to say, I don't know why. I didn't see all of them, but I'm going to say Jason X, because why not? That one takes place in the future. That's the only reason why I don't... Actually, I have seen that one. I'm a liar. I haven't seen all of them,
Michael, I want to play a game.
Shut up, you.
You lied to us.
You
lied to me.
It was a while ago.
Anyway, back to Jigsaw.
Yeah, back to Jigsaw. It was so good. You know, I'm not putting the fact that I predicted who was behind it, because my mind thinks like that anyways. So it's my mind's fault for that, but...
dude, me too. I'm the same way, buddy. It's alright.
Oh yeah, but you saw was that one dude afterwards. You even asked me, like, it has to be him. I'm like, you don't know yet. I'm like, I still don't think it is.
But
oh no, the traps. The traps were pretty good.
The traps were really interesting, but I know my favorite. I know the one I hate the most, and I'm pretty sure you agree.
I might agree. I might not.
Listen, we agree on a lot of the same stuff from that movie, especially.
Oh my god, yeah.
So
it was so good, and the characters were very interesting. You know, like the ones you cared about lived further on, and the ones you don't care about died early on. Fuck, what's her name?
Carly.
Oh yeah, Carly. Thank you for 40 on my point.
Oh wait, who? Oh yeah.
But don't get me wrong, her effects on that kill was beautiful.
Yeah, that was top notch.
Oh,
and I remember when we first went to see it, or we tried to see it.
We tried to see it, but Movie Theaters hates me for some reason. I don't know.
Well, I just think the entirety of Jigsaw, the whole reason why it was played out, the plot was good.
Oh my god,
the characters were good.
The characters were interesting. You cared.
You cared for the characters.
You did not want them to die.
Yeah, but you knew they were going to.
That's how you know it's a good horror film, when you don't want the characters to die.
And it kind of brought back Jigsaw's Workshop.
Yeah, it did.
It did, yeah. So, and just the way everything fell into place, it was a good movie.
Oh my god, so good. But there's 2 movies that are better than that, and well put together.
Yes.
I can't really see anything really wrong with Jigsaw or the next 3 or the next 2.
The next 2 titles.
Yeah, I don't see nothing really wrong with it. And I'm surprised about how Ryan actually lived. Lived, quotes. Ryan, he was the one with the one-liners.
Oh, yeah.
Technically, he should have lived, but, shit happens, and he still died.
Yeah.
So, like, I was kind of surprised. I thought they were going to make
everybody died.
Yeah, I know. I thought they were going to make that girl live through.
Yeah, and then you realize
that
she was just as dumb as everyone she was working with.
Yep. Oh, my God. I felt... What was going for you head?
Oh, I don't know what was going through you head.
What was going for you? I didn't say...
Again.
What was going on for your head when you found out that she actually killed her baby?
Oh my God. Just that. No, just like, oh my God. I'm like, oh, here. At first, when I heard Jigsaw talking about it, I'm like, oh my God, no way, no way.
Oh my God.
And then I saw it and I'm like, oh,
it was like,
God.
Jesus. Wow. Fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm happy someone in that direction. Doesn't sound like an insane person, but good for them.
Yeah.
They went somewhere not a lot of people go.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Alright,
and it worked out well for them.
So Jigsaw number 3. Moving on to number 2. Alright. My number... It was a top...
It was very close.
A top decision between these top 2. In case you're wondering... if you're wondering if you don't keep count at all, what moves are left is 5 and 2. For those who don't know, there's 8 in the film.
There's gonna be an on-screen thing where it shows.
Yeah, that too. If you guys aren't paying attention to the screen, just listening, which is also fine.
Yeah, it's fine if you listen.
It's fine. Some people will. Some people will watch it.
We don't expect you to watch.
We expect you to listen.
Yeah.
Anyways, my number 2 is Saw 2.
I agree.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured it was... Okay, so let's... Wow, so... Alright, Saw 2. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's talk about Saw 2.
Fun fact, Saw 2 is actually my first Saw movie I watched, and that's what got me into it. Into the Saw movies.
So, fun fact.
Fun fact, Brian laughs.
About Saw 2. Yes, that is a fun fact. That's an actual fun fact. This is just kind of a tidbit. I got into the Saw series through a pivot animation of or like a poorly paint version of Saw through SpongeBob, and it was I was like, that's neat. So I got into the Saw series through someone online who made a video of Saw, of the Saw movies, but with SpongeBob and stick figures.
That's great.
Saw 2 is the one that I remembered the most from that time.
Oh my God, I remember where and who I was with. Everything. I remember where I was. I was at home. Not surprising at all. I was at home. It was on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah.
And my mom was watching it. It was at the beginning too. So she was like, you might like this movie. I'm like, fuck it, sure, maybe I will. Let's sit through and see what this has in store. In the first 5 minutes, I was hooked.
I like this movie.
I like this movie. There's gore.
Dude, gore.
My name was mentioned. I like this. No.
Gore is great.
If you want me to like any movie that's had my name in it and make me survive, no.
You're right.
But
Saw 2 just
so good.
The entirety of it was so good.
Good.
I would have placed it in first due to originality.
Yes.
Just due to the fact that with all the numbers on
oh
the
my
back
God,
of their necks
I love that.
And that was...
And I love how they put the realization what that dude John. I don't think his name was John. I don't remember his name. The buff dude, Steve. I don't call him Steve now. I don't know his name.
Definitely, his name is Steve.
I hope so. I know. I'm gonna be right.
I know it wasn't Obi because that was
Obi died.
Obi died in the fire.
Obi died. He was a quiet person no one cared about, and then he did.
Yeah.
Died. So
Xavier.
Xavier, damn it.
His name is Frankie G.
His name is Frankie G. The actor's name is Frankie G. That's great.
That's amazing. What a name.
Anyways, like, I love the realization with Amanda and like the police officer kid by Donnie Wahlberg. Can't remember his name, his character name, but we're like, how are you gonna see your own number?
Matthews.
Matthews? Oh shit! Yeah, I don't remember. Like, how are you gonna see your number? It's like, shit, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
And he tried. It was just a great moment.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was like, fuck. And the best part was there was a mirror there. Try to wipe it.
Yeah. A broken mirror that you try to wipe.
Shit, well, now I gotta cut it off.
Darn.
I would have thought it would have been better if they cut off like half the number.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But overall, it was such a good movie.
It was a good movie.
Such a good
But it's not as good as the number one spot.
That's number one.
Dun da 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 da. Saw 5.
I tried to I was gonna make a joke, but I couldn't. I had to laugh. I couldn't keep a straight face. I'm like trying to get the words out, but no, all I had was laughter.
Saw 5. I can't do this.
I can't do this anymore.
Okay.
That was the
But
worst idea.
Saw 5.
Oh my.
There was... What made Saw 5 great was because they were able...
Fucking everything.
You're not wrong.
Everything.
You are correct.
I'm always correct. Except when I'm wrong.
Except when you're wrong.
Yeah, I don't need that joke.
Yeah, I know. I know you did. But anyway, just... what I liked a lot about it was the fact that Saw... like, in that movie in Saw 5... Like, the plot between, like, Strom and Hoffman was going on and balancing out while the Fatal Five were going through their trials. And it was just everything played together, and it was so good.
Oh my god, so good. And the traps.
The traps and
the
it
trap
were good.
was great. What do I have for my favorite traps? Okay. I have no clue. I had to look at it. I don't remember. But Saw 5, it was such a great... And the ending. I just love the ending. Such a memorable scene for me, the ending.
Mm-hmm. When it's just... like a pancake. Like my main character.
Yep.
Every week.
Yep. So yeah, well, there's our ranked.
There's our order, as you can see.
As you can see and
or
heard.
Here, yeah.
So, now, we're getting to the fun part.
Oh, man.
The interesting part. We talked about our favorite movies. Or our favorite Saw movies in order. Now, let's talk about the traps. Let's go to the traps.
Mm-hmm. I just want to take a look at a trap real quick.
Okay. Try and figure out the proper name.
No, I already have the proper name of it.
I don't know the proper names as well. Let's put down the main thing I remember.
Oh, I have the proper names written down on here.
Nice.
Nice. Oh.
We'll see that proof as we move on at what I mean by that.
Okay. So that's what it is. That's what I thought it was, but I needed to make sure. Alright, so are we going to go in movie order?
Yeah, movie order. One
to Jigsaw.
And 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Since I started with the rank, Brian, you go first with your favorite trap.
Okay, my
favorite and least favorite.
Okay, I'll do my
from the first Saw.
I'll do my least favorite first. Okay. I'm gonna say the main trap.
The main trap,
which was like the bathroom.
Yeah.
It was just like they're stuck in a room. They need to find a way out. All right.
Oh no, that's almost right there. They just need to get out of the chain.
Yeah. plus, like, for Lawrence Gordon, the doctor, like, his wife and kid were kidnapped by Zepp.
Zepp Lepin?
Zepp Hindle. Literally, if I looked up more and researched more, I would have found out the story to why Zepp was there, but I could not remember for the life of me. But my favorite was the flammable jelly.
Oh, that's interesting.
Now, I know a lot of people would say, "Oh, why didn't you pick the reverse bear trap? It's such a legendary classic." Yes, but we've seen it a lot, and it's like, once you saw that, it's like, hey, you're here to stay. Plus, typically I'm not a big fan of mainstream things, like, I'm more of, like, the middle kind of, like, I don't like the thing everyone else likes, but I don't like the things that are hated by everyone, so I'm just, like, in the middle. But I like the flammable jelly trap a lot because it was, like, with all the glass.
I forgot that was a trap.
And
I forgot that was in the first one.
All of the numbers, and one candle, one safe, and you in a room. And because it speeds up the process, and it seemed like he lasted a long time, and he was doing really well. Plus, Jigsaw was watching the game because of that little hole drilled in the wall. So I just thought that was a really cool trap that they had.
Okay.
So that's me. That's me going.
Me? My least favorite one? It was the barbed wire dude.
I was thinking about the razor wire maze,
Razor wire.
I was like, it's basically barbed wire.
Yeah, I think that trap would have been cool to see it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole...
Like the whole ordeal.
The whole thing. Start to finish.
That's your favorite?
That's my least favorite.
Oh, your least favorite.
My least favorite, I said.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to see the whole thing, but I only got it.
Like half of it.
Yeah.
It was a good concept, poorly executed.
Yeah, in my opinion. And my favorite trap, I'll explain my reasoning, it is the reverse bear trap.
Mm-hmm.
I love what they did with it, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like...
And just, like, I know where you're gonna go with it. Like, the story that was built off of that first ever reverse bear trap. Because you have to remember, Amanda. And she was a huge character throughout this, like, entire series. And then, just the fact that I'll let you talk about it, but it's kind of like her first step to recovery.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it's definitely her first step of recovery. Like, and who did she have to kill?
Her drug dealer.
I think it was either dealer or boyfriend, and definitely that's what I liked about it. And he was awake too.
Mm-hmm.
He was up. You know, that's what I like about it, you know, and it felt like that kind of what really kicked off the Saw movies.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Move on to Saw
2. Alright, so Saw 2. My least favorite's the Magnum eye hole.
Magnum eye hole? What the fuck is that?
Remember when the guy went to open the door and he was...
Oh, okay. Oh, that dude. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I forgot that was a person.
Yeah, he was. Well, keyword there was a person.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's a corpse. Fun fact.
Yeah.
I just thought it was like...
The gore of that was pretty good.
The gore was pretty good on that trap. It was really well executed, but I don't know. It's just kind of like Saw. It's Jigsaw we're talking about here. He's that lazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, come on.
And I kind of felt like he deserved it. Yeah. Dumbass looked through a damn peephole.
Mm.
Fucking don't know where the fuck you're at. You're gonna look for this peephole and turn the key. Bang!
Plus, who even looks for the people as they're turning a key?
Yeah, what the fuck?
God, people are weird.
Fuck. Yeah, your wife is at the door. Turn the key.
Now, this is going to be an interesting one, and I was debating between two.
Okay.
It was the needle pit and then the furnace trap, which I chose the furnace trap.
Okay, why was the needle trap the needle pit?
Why wasn't it the needle pit?
No, why wasn't that an option? I just want to hear yours.
Why was it an option?
Yeah, why were you debating between that and the needle pit?
Because the behind the scenes was so amazing. Because, in not to burst anyone's bubble here, but in the scene where it's like kind of zoomed up on Amanda and she like is already out of the trap, it's not her real arm. It's a fake arm, and the way that they managed to make that look like her real arm, plus they got like the makeup artist did such a good job, like the props artist.
So you're going like really effects wise.
Yeah, I'm going based off of effects, but like the needle pit also as a concept was pretty good. Just the whole behind the scenes of it was really cool. Now also, the reason why I picked the furnace trap.
Yeah, let's get to the furnace.
As my favorite was because this is going to be both from kind of like a behind the scenes and like an actual like trap standpoint. The fact that the stunt like double that was doing it actually went halfway into the fire while doing that was just insane, and it was awesome to see that happen.
Oh yeah.
And just the idea of like, alright, all I had to do is grab this syringe and get out, but when you pull it, boom, door is
I love
closed.
how it's like the first one's easy, then the other one's like, no bitch.
Mm-hmm. And another thing that, and it's not even because he grabbed the first one, it's because when he tried to grab the first one, it spilled. So he had no choice.
Oh yeah.
But the one thing that kind of interested me was that, like, no one saw, like, it closing and turning on.
Mm-hmm.
At all. No one was expecting it, so, like, they couldn't have planned to have grabbed, like, a weapon and brought it with them just in case. You know, coincidentally. But, like, just, I liked how everything played out in that trap, and it just felt real, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this is what the outcome should be, I guess, or what it could be, rather. Oh god, I'm getting the hiccups, so Mike, I'll let you take over. What are your favorite and least favorite?
My least favorite one actually is the nail pit. I just didn't like it, you know?
Why would you... Is it just like one of those things, for some reason you just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nothing really
Yeah,
much
it felt like one thing to love about the Saw movie is like a trap, like, you know, you have a chance of living, but yeah, you have a chance of dying. I felt like the Needle Pit, there's no really a chance of dying. It felt like.
The one thing I do want to say to you, because it wasn't you're right about that, because it was supposed to be for Xavier.
Mm-hmm.
And another reason why I didn't like that was because what was that huge door gonna open up? One syringe. Also, the fact that just like in Saw 4, with 1 second left...
Which one was that one?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, but like with 1 second left, Xavier fumbles with the key and then it fucks up and then he blames on everyone else.
Yeah, dick.
Because he doesn't want to do it himself.
Okay, now
Good
let's go
man.
to my favorite. It's a unique one. I like this one. I always have liked this one, even when I first saw it. But once again, it's what got me hooked, and it's the Phoenix flytrap.
Yes, I agree with that in the sense of like just a trap, and it kind of going off of the reverse bear trap. I thought it was really cool. However, I'll let you give your reasoning as to why you like it, and then I'll tell you why I didn't put that as my favorite.
Like, I just liked it since I was a kid, always have, and probably always will. I just love that. Him falling, then you see the blood pour out.
the acting on that part was so good.
Mm-hmm.
And the poor guy had to wear that, like, once he was in there, he had to wear that all day.
Yep.
The poor sap.
Mm-hmm. By the way, there were... I remember, I read a fact on the nails, I forgot what it was.
Like 100 and some odd nails.
I don't know, some interesting fact. Not like how many it was. Something other interesting
They were rubber.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Rubber nails.
But, the reason why I didn't pick that was because, like, just technically speaking, I know it's a movie, but, like, if someone were to cut out their eye, right, they would probably just pass out because of, like, just the shock of, oh my god, it's my eye, and then...
Mm-hmm. Some people will. A lot of people probably will, but I see a few people not doing that.
Now, the thing here is, was it, like, when he was cutting out, was his eye going to remain in the same spot, and the key, he just had to fish the key out like this?
That I do not know. He's too much of a chicken.
Yeah,
And
right.
we cut his eye.
Yeah.
And I was already cut open before because he had to put the key in there anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like...
But, yeah.
Alright.
That's Saw 2.
Number 3!
Alright. You want to say favorite and then least favorite at the same time?
No, least favorite. You
Least
do
favorite.
yours. You do yours.
Okay.
Least favorite first, though.
Least favorite, Pigvat.
Okay, I was debating between with that one and mine.
And my favorite is the Rack.
The Rack. The Rack.
If you smell what the Rack is twisting.
So anyways, both of us The Rack. Before we get talking about The Rack, let's talk about our least favorite, starting with Brian's with the
pig
drowning. The pig drowning.
Listen.
Not drowning of a pig. Someone drowned.
It was just... God.
Yeah, I didn't finish explaining that because...
I don't even, like, okay.
No need to explain
When a choice, like, okay, yes, a lot of stuffed animals and your dead kid's possessions. I mean, yeah, you could have wanted to pawn that off for money.
And have a memory.
And
I love how that's not the first thing you said.
Listen, I gotta keep it interesting. That's normally what I would say, but I need to keep it interesting. But, like...
I just love that. Not like... Just a memory how much I love my child. Oh, my childhood shit. Nope, I can sell that off. I can probably get that $15 at pawn shop.
To be fair, I don't want a kid, but if I have a kid, I mean, I'm obviously gonna, like... Anyway. But, like... Yeah, you want to keep it as a memory and stuff, but you're gonna have to deal with so many pigs drowning the guy. It's just like, can you not?
I think that...
Plus, it's just like...
It's just a scary way to go out.
Oh, for the guy. I'm not saying
yeah,
the
no,
guy.
just pointing out from the guy's point of view. That's a scary way to go out.
It is.
Like, just imagine if heaven... like, going to heaven. You know, it's just like, so how do you get... Oh, I drowned by pigs.
By pig gun.
What the fuck happened to you?
God, listen. I need to tell you something. You do not want to know how I died.
You don't want to know.
Unless you want to be stuck in
You're right,
purgatory.
my child. I do not want to know. I saw what happened. That's my guy impression.
Hello.
Hello.
But, I don't know. I just thought, yes, I know the inter-family conflict, but it's just like, this guy, it was the judge, and I think it was that guy, he was supposed to be put in the public execution trap from Saw 3D.
Maybe. Excuse me.
You're excused. I don't know, I just thought it was like, eh. It was just meh. I mean, bless the special effects people on that, man.
Mm-hmm. I kind of feel the same way.
Because, like, they used real maggots on those pigs. And those were, like, foam pigs, I think?
Probably.
Or some type of material. Probably rubber again, but... I don't know. I just thought it's like, well, he's... I don't know.
Mine seems like...
It was just, like, weird. That's what it is. It was just, like, weird to have. But it was a decent trap.
Mine is kind of not the same reason, but just the mine's the freezer.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it was there. It was there just to be there.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it felt like.
It was there for the real deal sex appeal.
It did not. What that one marked did not help because there was a naked woman in that scene. So that yours, what the sex appeal like? Yeah. God damn.
Also, fun fact about that trap. Due to legal reasons, they could only have like one half of like her plastic cutout, which is what made her look frozen. They could only have one half on her at like any given time. So yeah, like in one shot you would know, or like you would be able to see like, hey, like, you know, she looks frozen here, and but if you were to go to the back, she'd still kind of look decent. But yeah.
All right, let's talk about the rack. Now.
Okay, the best trap.
The best trap.
Easily.
This is legit
In the movie.
Not the best trap in the movie. It's my favorite trap in general. In all the songs. This is like my favorite trap. I love it so much. Mm-hmm. It's so painful. Oh, I just love it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like nice and slow. It was like so
torturing to watch.
So torturing. Oh my god. I found it satisfying. I found it very satisfying. See those arms turn.
So
I just loved it.
Son, you don't need to tell me how you came here. It was very similar to how I went.
Some twisted shit. Oh wait, I forgot there's a no pun zone.
Let's see. Ugh. I don't know why I still drink that.
By the way, don't you know he's drinking evaporated milk?
Yeah. I need to water it down a lot more. But anyway, because it's almost at the point where I can tolerate it.
Okay, you might water it enough down for it just to be water.
Yeah. But, with the rack, I liked how the key to it was, like, with a shotgun as well. With that double barrel, and, like, just, he reached for it, and the judge was, like, in his way, kind of. And he, like, went to grab it, and boom, there goes Judge.
Dumbass.
And
the dude, I don't remember his name. The dude, the main character, was probably like, Jeff, I fucking saved your bitch ass. Like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. And you the first thing you do is die. I just saved you.
It's not even the fact that it was the judge's fault, like...
Yeah, I know, I just think that going through his head is funny.
Yeah, probably. And then the guy in the rack trap, that was just such, like, a good job.
Good job.
And
Good job.
The actors in these movies as well are really good.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's move on to
okay, let's go to the weirdest one.
A favorite... Oh, wait, no. Sorry, I skipped over fucking 4.
Yeah.
What?
However,
okay,
4
let's go to
is
4.
a significant number for the both of us.
Okay, let's go to 4.
Which you'll see eventually.
Alright, what's your least favorite 4?
The bedroom trap. My favorite was...
I keep forgetting that's a fucking... I forget everything that fucking...
Was, the Perez and Strom trap. It was very simple. And he gave them the rules. It's... I feel like it's not very well known, but basically Agent Perez and Strom were in this room, right? And there was a Billy doll.
Okay, yeah, now I know which one you're talking about. Alright.
Your next move could be fatal. Perez moved and got obliterated.
Yeah, okay, yeah, now I know which one you're talking about.
But I that was my favorite in that trap, which you know that movie is sad when it's like...
It was hard just picking a favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Not because some of them were good, it's like, I don't like any of it. I don't like anything.
Yeah.
Alright.
I just liked Perez's and Strom because of just, I don't know, it was very simplistic.
I have what I have written down. I do not remember for the. Okay.
Do you want me to talk about the bedroom trap while you're trying to think about it?
Yeah, nah, I remember it now because I had to Google it. I gotta Google up traps, and I'm like, sure, go with that one. I don't fucking care. I just wanted that one. Okay, anyways, talk about the bedroom.
So the... I will talk about the bedroom, Mike.
Talk about the bedroom.
I'll make sure to talk about it. But the bedroom trap is... the bedroom trap is, an interesting trap. I just didn't like how it was all set up. Like, hey, Rig, you're supposed to force this guy into the bed and watch him play his game and poke both of his eyeballs out before he gets ripped. And it's like, I mean, why couldn't you just do that?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's Rig's game, but like, bruh.
Yeah.
Bro, you just do
right.
it yourself. You'll be better off.
Alright,
He'll know.
What I put down, I still don't. I remember it now. Just Googled it, but
I'll try to explain it as much as I can.
it's the spike trap, and I call it the spike trap. I don't know why. I think that's what came up too.
The spike trap?
Spike trap. It was the one with like a couple, I think, and they had like these like rods in between.
Yeah, the spike trap. Yeah, it is a spike trap.
So that one I just put down my least favorite because I Googled it once. I'm like, you were shitty. I'm putting you down. It was at that point. That's a glitch. I don't know if that. It's funny is I have actually had that post. That's where I got the photo. Was from a post, and it looks like it's from. Mm-hmm. That's actually a weird coincidence.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, anyways, what's it talking about?
We were talking about software.
Oh, it's on Google. Oh, wait. That makes more sense. Alright, anyways. As I was saying, Spike Trap was shit.
I mean, everything in that movie was shit.
Alright. And my favorite one was the hair pulling trap.
Understandable. I like the little twist at the end of that trap.
The twist was interesting at the end of that one. You know, and I just, painful.
Yeah.
Like, hair. Goddamn. Not only the hair's definitely going to be knotted after that, but it's just...
Yeah, from your scalp.
Yeah, it's such a painful thing.
Mm-hmm. The actor in that was great.
Oh my god, yeah. And the effects look good on that, too. Alright, moving on to 5, because let's just stop talking about it.
I don't know if you're going to count it as a trap. Okay, my least favorite is the shotgun chair because I don't remember it.
I don't even remember the shotgun chair.
It was when Jigsaw put Hoffman. Hoffman was gonna arrest Jigsaw.
Oh, okay.
And then with the double barrel on his face.
So that's a trap.
It was. Oh, that's not the one I was hoping. And then I had the Fatal 5 as my favorite.
Wait, so which one's your least favorite? What's your least favorite?
My least favorite's the shotgun chair because I barely remember it. Yeah. And it was such a small part that I really could care less.
Like I said, I'll say that's a trap.
The Fatal 5 is a trap?
No, I'm
talking about the Fatal 5. I'm asking you if you count that as a trap.
Oh, the Fatal 5. Okay. Are you talking about the whole thing?
The whole thing, yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow that.
Okay.
I'll allow that.
But if people want me to get more specific, what about the Fatal 5? If the Fatal 5 wasn't... My favorite part of the Fatal 5 was the glass jars in the ceiling.
Okay, yeah.
That was my favorite from the Fatal 5. But my favorite trap, if, like, the Fatal... Like, in the movie, if you didn't allow the Fatal 5, was the last trap with Strom, the glass coffin. Strom and Hoffman. Great turning point in the movie.
Alright, let's get to mine. Mine's within the Fatal 5. Fatal 5, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, the Fatal 5.
Fatal 5. Anyways, mine is the bathtub. Just want to put down the bathtub.
Just like...
Yeah, it's just like... Bang. You're in the tub. She's dead.
You killed her!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
What did you do? I stuck this on her hand.
That's literally how that trap went, but yeah.
Okay, mine's actually is the coffin.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh my god, like, that's my favorite part of that movie.
So your least favorite was the bathtub?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
agree.
Favorite was the bathtub. My favorite is that damn coffin. It was just, once again, a most memorable scene in this whole franchise for me. So memorable.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now let's...
Saw 6.
Saw
Here we
6.
go. Alright, my least favorite was the acid trap. Which
Okay.
is the end of the movie.
Yeah, I know.
And then my favorite, Shotgun Carousel.
Okay, I agree with you on that. Shotgun Carousel. That one I put down as my favorite as well.
Absolutely love it.
Okay, we'll get to that too in a moment. Let's get to our
Yeah.
least favorite. You start.
Okay. So the acid trap, for the reason why I explained it, is I hate the ending so much. It's just like, well, I had to make so many hard decisions just for it to not matter in the end anyway. Great.
Yeah, we talked about that when you talked about 6, or we both talked about 6 because I believe we had that on the same spot.
I think we did.
I think we did.
Number 4?
No, wait, no, we had Saw in the same spot. That's what we did.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, anyways. My least favorite one was the choice between the dude and the girl. I call it Hangman.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
the dude got hung.
Mm-hmm. I think they called that like the
I don't know what the fuck they call that. I just call it Hangman.
let me find the actual term for it.
I just never... It's a trap that I always forget about in that movie compared to the other ones. You know?
That's the one I remember like one of the most vividly.
Like, it felt like it was just there just to be there. Just to add more runtime onto the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
We completely forgot about the pound of flesh in Saw 6.
The what?
The pound of flesh?
I remember that one. Wasn't my favorite, wasn't my least favorite, so I didn't put it down.
Let me see. The gallows. That's
The gallows. Well, I like mine better.
Hangman, yeah. That's literally... Remember the trap I was talking to you about that I made up?
Yes.
That's where the idea came from. That trap, actually. Okay, Saw 3D. Least favorite trap? The pain train. Which is the one Jill had in her dream.
Oh.
And then my favorite had to be the horsepower trap.
Horsepower. Is that the one, the car?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I put the car trap down. I know about it. I don't care about the name.
The guy from Linkin Park was,
Was he? Shit.
He was, yeah.
I don't know this shit.
I watched literally, like, what was it, like,
Oh, shit,
maybe 3 weeks ago, or maybe 2 weeks ago, or something like that. It was some amount of time ago. Within the last month. I watched, like, all the behind the scenes of most of the movies. It was pretty good.
Oh my god. Okay, let's talk about least favorite. What was your least favorite again? Oh, Pain Train.
The pain train, yeah.
Welcome. Wait. Fuck. You're on the Pain Train. This reminds me of Night Train from Guns N' Roses. We're on the Pain Train. I don't remember the words of Night Train, so I couldn't improvise it. Anyways, let's continue.
Alright.
Let's talk about your least favorite.
Pain train.
Not my least favorite.
Not needed. Literally added for runtime.
Probably.
Because it was a dream. And, I mean, I guess Jill would have lived in the Final Destination world. Because she had a premonition about her dying and not being able to escape her death.
No, but she'll die at some point because no one lives. Final Destination.
Well, yeah, but then at the end of Saw 3D, she's not able to move and not able to escape her trap because Hoffman like in her dream, did not allow her to escape. There was no possibility of escape.
Yep. Alright, anyways, let's go to my least favorite. I called mine the blind hanging.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
The blind man walking.
Hey, catch!
Sit.
Well, we know someone who isn't going to be a wide receiver in the NFL.
I'll just push him off if that happens. We drop, just sneak around. Boom.
Hey. It'll all be over soon.
Wrong letter.
You know how people like jump when they get scared? You direct them toward the edge and you're like, stay there. And then you're like, boo. And he just jumps off.
I can see something like this like happening in Family Guy. Just like yeah, Peter sneaking. Very cartoonish because it's a cartoon, just like with fucking Quagmire. Just I should see this happening. And Peter just goes behind him, just like bow. And Quagmire jumps off and he's hanging, swinging side to side, and Peter's just like, hey, man, it's just a joke. Quagmire, stop, it's just a joke. I can just see that happening.
Stewie's Jigsaw.
Hello, and welcome. I want to play a game.
Hey, what kind of game? Like Monopoly? Twister? How about Mousetrap?
Let's play the game of life.
It's too long.
Live or die.
I mean, you're not wrong.
This is my game of life, bitches.
Wait, Stewie, is that you?
No.
Alright, well, whoever you are, better show your face.
No.
Remember when we made, like, that one Family Guy?
Oh, yeah, I remember we improvised that one episode. It was so good.
It was so random, too.
It was so random. We were playing World War II. I remember that vividly. It started off bad, but it turned into a pretty good episode with fucking Kermit the Frog. Okay, we're going off topic.
Okay, we need to get back on Saw.
So yeah, that's why it's my least favorite. Now we can make fun of it. Alright, let's go.
What was your least favorite? I forgot.
The blind hanging.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Alright, let's talk about
the horsepower trap.
The horsepower.
5 people. One's chained to the... one's chained to, like, a cross. Others, like, chained to the floor, essentially. Another one's glued to their chair. And another one... 4 people. And one's attached to the... what's that thing called? The garage door. To a garage door. There you go. And yeah, essentially, if you fail, everyone die.
Yeah, it was a good trap.
It was a good trap.
It was a good trap. Good trap. And it was.
The idea was great.
The idea was great. The execution was better than the idea.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so good.
And just the way it all played out, just
it was such a perfect like domino effect.
Mm-hmm. Crush the head.
Bam,
Start going.
bam, bam. And it was so beautiful.
Then it goes ripping of the jaw. Then it goes
and the arms. Don't forget about the arms. His arms also got ripped arms.
Yeah. And then the
I just realized we never talked about the shotgun carousel.
We will. We'll go back to that.
We'll get back to that after we're done with this. I just realized that.
Let's see.
Probably my mistake. Sorry.
Nah, you're good.
We all good.
Then it was hitting the person tied to the garage door. And then the guy inside got hit by a car. So that was great.
Oh my god, yeah.
Just a great trap.
Great trap. Alright, let's go to the shotgun carousel.
Okay, so
how great that trap that was.
We're gonna detour into Saw 6.
Yeah, we gotta get back to it because we never talked about the carousel. We just talked about the worst and moved on.
It's literally like it's Judge, Jury, Executioner.
Yep.
I love it.
just like going to the store and picking out what candy you want. You know, or like on Halloween, you get done trick or treating, you get your bag of candy, you dump it all out. Like the ones you want, you go into one pile. The other ones you put in the other. That's pretty much what it's like.
What it's like.
I don't like you. Bang.
It's like literally what it's like is you and you're like you have a candy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you don't necessarily like a lot, but both of your friends do, and you have both of them explain their reasoning. And then you're like, okay, here, take...
You can have it.
You know.
Here, you can have the Butterfinger.
It's...
I don't know what I was going to say, no.
That trap served, like, no significance with the other characters involved in that.
It was just a cool idea.
It was.
It was just a good idea. Neat trap.
A very good trap. Imagine if that was in, like, Saw 5 or something.
Oh my god.
Like, the people who are actually participating in the trial of whatever.
In the game.
In the game, game trial. Were just spinning. And so... And one of the other people participating in the trial had to choose... like 4 or like 5 other people, but there were 6 people going on the carousel, and that's how the game starts. That would be crazy.
Mm-hmm. Alright, anyways, let's move on to Jigsaw.
Jigsaw, the final...
Or the last one. We don't know if it's going to be the final one. Never said it was.
Yeah, I'm saying the last one we have to go through.
The final one we have to talk about.
Yeah. Alright. So my least favorite... I don't know if these two count as different traps, but I said the leg wires / the grain silo. Only because it was just like... my least favorite one is the sand trap I put it. Yeah, that's the grain silo.
Yeah.
The reason why
Yeah, we both had the least favorite.
I know we're going to have the same favorite.
Probably. I'm just interested in what you called it. You probably called it the proper name. I like my name for it.
So my favorite is Cycle Trap.
The Cycle Trap. And that one...
is the spinny
thing. I call it the blender.
Yeah, that works.
The blender. It just reminds me of the blender, so I'm calling it the blender.
So I chose the leg wires and grain silo just because it's like... I
thought the leg wire was cool.
The leg wire was cool, but like...
I just don't like the sand trap.
It coincided with the grain silo.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the grain silo was just like, okay, well, this guy's trapped now, and...
These people are idiots.
You know, if you 3 want to die, then I guess you won't pull the lever at all. Obviously he pulls the lever, but like, I just felt... that it was just could have been dealt with better, I guess. Great idea, great trap, but like I just felt
it could have been executed better, or the sand part of it could have been executed better. I definitely agree with that. Now let's talk about the blender.
So
great name.
Fun fact: this is one of the only. I think this is the only like music piece in the Saw franchise that I've actually looked up and listened to, because it was just that good. I loved the music in it. I loved who played it. I loved the story behind it. I loved just the trap itself.
I love how it connected with the Mark. Is that his name, Mark? I want to say his name was Mark.
I don't think it was Mark.
I want to say Mark, but I don't think it was.
Let's
I want to say it started with an M. So.
Now watch your probably.
Or was it Eric? No,
it was not Eric.
Eric was another name in the franchise.
Eric Matthews was the guy played by Donnie Wahlberg.
Now I remember his name when I... God, I don't know.
Let's see. You shouldn't.
Oh.
Okay, who did he play? Hold on. Mitch.
It was Mitch. I knew it started with an M.
Yeah, you were right about it, starting with an M.
I love how it connected with his like past story and why he's there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The other one that had that was the needles.
Yeah, definitely. But I love how it linked actually between him and Jigsaw.
Yeah.
John, whatever you want to fucking call him.
John Kramer, Jigsaw, you know. Just the cycle trap was so good.
It was such a good trap and it was great.
And I
love how the attempt to save was good, but it didn't last long.
It didn't last long. But
it's such a good trap and very gory.
You know what I really liked about that was when Jigsaw said, "I assure you, the break that you are collecting now works."
Mm-hmm. Oh my God, yeah.
It's just that was so good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
All right, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Alrighty. Well, that's the first episode of Horror Talks.
Yeah.
That was a good episode.
It was. I enjoyed every single minute of it. Except when I talked about Saw 4, but...
Oh yeah, I forgot that was this one. I forgot we talked about that.
But, within these next couple episodes, 4 is going to be a topic of discussion that brings joy.
Oh yeah, 4 is gonna be a good one in the future.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll see you next week. As we talk about we already decided what we're talking about next week.
Yeah. We already told you.
Yeah, we are gonna be talking about the Final Destination franchise.
And it's gonna be great.
It's gonna be good.
Wait, Mike. I'm having a premonition.
Oh my God, me too.
People are gonna watch this.
Oh, mine was different.
What was yours?
I found love.
Good for you.
She died though.
Well, that's what happens. Alright.
Yeah.
Good.
Wait, how about love dies?
No,
wait, are we talking about like pointing back that love dies?
We're talking about your lover.
Yeah, I know. Just the way it's like my brain went. Yeah, love dies. Love.